this. No, because for real.
Wow.
That doggone thumbnail pitch thing don't give you no time to.
Don't give you no time.
He be like, get ready in 3, 2, 1.
Oh my God.
Come running to the thing trying to take a picture. Hey, YouTube. Look at my arms. Look at that. Feel like I work out, don't it? And I do not. And this lady asked me what was my workout. What was my workout plan? I was like, girl, you see this fried chicken? That's the plan. And the Chinese restaurant has the plan. Good chicken food. That's a cute picture I have right there, right? You can't see it up in the corner. How long do I have to wait since I just put this bleach on my hair and I have this color? How long do I have to wait to do anything else to it? Because I want to might add something on the ends.
You want to put some more dye in it?
On the ends, it doesn't matter. I can do it now.
Not down. I know you can't get no perm or nothing like if you was ever trying to get a perm color in your hair, something like that.
Me out nothing but a scalp. Come out there with nothing but a scalp.
That's it. That's it.
Be looking like
under there if dreads be clean.
What's the what's love got to do with it?
What?
Pull that thing off her head and the hair just started
just stop
coming out.
Yes.
That's where them wigs came from. I saw this post too. They said, all y'all used to laugh at y'all grandmas for wearing wigs, and look at y'all now.
Right. I'm talking about getting the lace fronts.
Can't even tell.
Yeah, boy.
This could be a wig. For real?
Mm-hmm.
You never know.
That can make that into a wig.
You never know.
That can make that into a wig.
And look at my sunflower. Ain't this a weed? This is a weed, though, ain't it? These flowers. This ain't no sunflower for real. This is a weed. The little weeds that grow outside.
That's a sunflower.
That kids always pick for you and bring you in. That's a weed.
I don't know what.
But I told you why. What keeps making me color my hair? I told you about that.
No.
It's like I told you before that I used to be clinically depressed, right? And I didn't care if I like live or died or when I was feeling real down.
Yeah.
And it seems like once you get to that point, you can't ever go back to how you were before. You kind of sort of just gotta maintain it and find ways to heal and deal with it. And so like you already know I'm a naturally, you know I am.
Yeah.
All the time, right? Naturally I can't help it. But like you were talking about earlier, it's a lot of times when people don't understand that I get in situations where I feel low and feel down too. And it's because it's my personality, I still act the same way. I don't be trying to put up a facade or nothing because I'll probably tell you out my mouth how I'm feeling. But
yeah.
I think it's hard for people to really like try to understand you or be there or be like sympathetic to your situation if it don't look like that. You know what I'm saying? And that's one of the problems I got with people is that, like we said earlier, without having no faith and not believing stuff that they can't see for real. And
yeah.
I think that's where a lot of judgment comes in. And that was one of my biggest problems. Like, naturally, my personality, it is what it is because I can help it. But I can help my choices. And I used to always worry about what everybody else would think about decisions that I would make.
Right.
Always worrying about, I'm telling you, when I say, I'm going to start a segment called TJ the Jewel versus the people. Because it's always the people. That's always the problem, the people. Everybody worried about the people, what the people think.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And people say, I don't care what nobody thinks about me. You're a liar. You are a bold-faced liar.
Right.
Yes, you do. Right. Everybody does.
Right.
Even if you don't realize it, yes, you do.
Right.
You done been brainwashed and forced to conform to something. I said the problem with America is that society, the people, the media, the radio has put all of us in a situation and told us that's your job, that's what you're supposed to be doing to keep the economy going. That's what you need to be doing. Y'all need to be broke. Y'all don't need to be elevated. Y'all need to be elevated, and y'all need to feel like y'all are better than somebody else. Y'all women need to be competing with each other. We need y'all to fight. Light skin is better than dark skin is better than light. Black people better less than whites. Whites are better than blacks.
Right.
Women are less than men. Men are better than women.
Right.
All of that. Society done told us all that. They have not just told us, but they've shown us all that.
Right.
And so it's weird and you crazy if you choose to step outside the box and do something different.
Yeah.
That's why I told you earlier. I think people that are like me, that don't really, I'm gonna do what I want to do. We the ones that got some sense. I'm the one that knows who I am. You the one out here doing every trend that happen. You following the trend. Right. No offense, but everybody walking around with Champion on. Bro, Champion been around. Right. Champion has been around. And it ain't never been that expensive. Right. It's always been affordable. Are you serious? Yeah. Everybody want to be popular. Don't nobody care about influence. So you know what I said? I'm gonna be an influencer. I don't want to be an influencer. I know the difference between influence and popularity. And I got tired of listening to the people. Like when I first color my hair green, I keep telling myself, I have a rule now. If I fall back into how I felt before going clinically depressed and like starting to really again worry about the people, and I'm talking about everybody, my daddy, my mama, friends, family, people I do know, people I don't know, the ones who support me, the ones who don't, I'm going to do what I want to do, point blank, period. I respect myself, so I trust that I'm going to make the best decisions for myself, but I'm going to do it my way. You feel where I'm coming from? Mm-hmm. I'm not finna keep waiting around. So when I get real down like that, I tell myself, all right, now since you down here trying to be all down and worrying about the people and what everybody think, that's the only time I get down and depressed is worrying that I might not look like I'm doing enough, or I don't look like I'm good enough, or people don't believe I'm sick. They think I'm lying. They think, oh, you just don't want to work. Ain't nothing wrong with you. Judging myself as a parent, thinking I can't provide for my son. All those things, right? I said, you know what? Do something you want to do real quick. Quit whining. Get it over with. I started pumping myself up. I'm talking about, oh, you finna turn your hair pink, girl. You finna turn your hair pink today. Go down there, spend the money on the stuff. Can't get a refund because you already know the hair store. You can exchange something, but you ain't finna get your money back already. So I got dreads. Locks. It ain't really nothing else I need out of there, really. Yeah. But I'm like, okay, I got the stuff. I done secured the person to come and do it. She ain't trying to waste her time. She comes over here. Now we got the bleach going. Okay. Just like when I color my hair green, same thing happened then. So I'm getting the bleach. Now look at the bleach, and then I'm like, oh my God. Bro, what did I just do to my hair? What am I doing? Like, I need to chill. It's too late now. What you gonna do? Either you gonna walk around blonde or put some color on it. Right. You know what I'm saying? So now I have no choice. Right. Now I gotta do it. And then I'm trying to go back on what I wanted to do. Because while I'm getting it done, I'm still worried about what everybody thinks. Right. But what am I gonna do? Right. Can't do nothing now. And as soon as I get it done, I go look in the mirror. I'm like, hey, look at that. Ow! And don't even be caring because half the time I don't even think about it. Right. It's pink. It is what it is. It was green. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But and then they think, well, they would expect this. Like now, if I go to color my hair purple, if I say I'm scared, I don't want to do it, they're gonna be like, why are you scared? You already did it one time. That's what humanity is, though. You gotta always push yourself to do whatever it is you want to do, because you're gonna always have those thoughts in your head to go back on what you want to do. And that's only because you're worried about the people. Right. Always. Right. Everybody always worried about the next person. Everybody. And you know what's crazy is the main person's opinion that you should be worried about, you ain't worried about. Right. You the one want to get your hair done that color. So why are you worried about somebody else? Who got to give you permission to get your hair colored? Right. Who? Can't nobody tell me I can't color my hair. I'm old enough to make my own decisions. I'm grown. Right. If nary person ever feels that passionate about a choice that I made about my hair, you're not even supposed to be around me anyway. Right. Go on about your business. Right. I don't need you here. That's crazy. That's crazy. But it's so easier said than done. It is so easier said than done, man.
It is. It is.
I'm talking about first thing in the morning when you first wake up. You already telling yourself how many things you got to worry about, right? I got about 22 things to worry about. That's about 2 more than I had yesterday. Because now I'm a couple days more behind on that thing right there. And now I got to worry about this too. Like, bruh, oh my God. Whew. You cannot afford, life is hard as it is, bro.
Yeah.
You can't afford to have hard people around. So you just cannot. Literally cannot. They got to go. Hey, and I know it's hard sometimes to get rid of some folks. But I posted a gigantic spoon on Facebook one time.
Oh my God.
Hey, that's how you gotta feed people sometimes. And when I say feed, I mean communicate with. Because when you feeding them, when you communicate with them, you feeding them something, some kind of energy of yours. And some people you gotta feed them with that's what that means with a long handled spoon. You go way over there. I'ma still love you from way back, way over here though. All right. I'ma communicate with you, but from a distance, and I'm gonna do it on lesser of a scale because I can't allow your energy to be invading my space because I can't afford that. I don't do it no more. That's why I ain't got no friends. I tell you, I used to have friends, but our friendships were built on misery. I'm talking about every time we get around each other, we was talking about everything we could to complain about. If it was her guy friends, my life, finances, health, people in our family relationships, we need to go to church and get our life together, making bad choices. That is all we talked about. That's what our friendship was built on. And the reason I know that's what our friendship was built on is because when we stop talking, we literally, it's a difference in growing apart and going your separate ways. But I think we did both because I started to mentally elevate myself. And I'm like, I got to, man, listen, I deserve better than this. And I deserve to give myself better than this. Let me just get myself together. And I would love for you to come with me. I would love for my family to come with me, but I can't make them move with me mentally. I can't do that. You know what I'm saying? And I know it was built on something like misery, which is a weak foundation. We had to have a weak foundation because being friends from 3 years old up until just a couple years ago, we should have had a solid foundation. You know what I'm saying? For us to not even argue, didn't ever argue, didn't beef, have nothing, no fallout. We just literally stopped talking. And that's crazy. But you know what I said? They can say all they want to say. If she tells somebody, well, she changed. She ain't the same no more. And I'm going to say she right. I did change. I'm not the same no more.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I can't get mad at her for saying that. I would admit that myself, that I changed. I'm not the same anymore. Because I chose to change, but some people are comfortable. And like I said, you can't make me move mentally, but I actually saw her recently and it was awkward, but it wasn't awkward because we fell out. It was awkward because we didn't fall out. That was why it was awkward. But the fact that she never reached out to me and I never reached out to her, I ain't got no problem taking accountability, you know what I'm saying? Because it wasn't a problem for me that we stopped talking. And that's what I'm saying. Apparently it wasn't a problem for her either. She didn't reach out like, what's going on? It's been over a year, almost 2 years.
Yeah.
I'm talking about I tutor her kids, 3 years old, been through everything. Parents used to be best friends, used to live together. You know what I mean? I know about a bunch of her first, you know about a bunch of mine. Fell out, came, got back on track, but everything was built on misery. We grew up in misery, so that's all we knew. But I chose to find something else. I didn't want to be in that area anymore. And like I said, I would love to bring some people with me, but I can't make them move with me mentally.
Right.
That's why I told you, girl, whichever one of us make it first, that's my word. You coming with me. You come with me. All that talent that you got. Man, it don't make no sense for Black people to feel underprivileged. Because we ain't underprivileged.
Right.
First of all, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
We ain't. You got privilege. You got that right there. God gave you that. That's all the privilege you need, my dude. Right. Like, you don't need nobody else. Right. We always worried about the people. We need a paycheck from some other man. You know what I'm saying? For some other man to take money out the money we earn.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
We need some man to tell us that we can't go to my son's recital because I gotta work on the last day of the month. You know how many years
Right.
when I worked in finance, I couldn't take my son to trunk or treat at church. Somebody else had to take my baby because working in finance, you ain't getting off at the end of the month. You working till 9 o'clock. You trying to get every payment in by the end of the month. Oh, you know, them creditors, the end of the month, they will blow you up. They want their money. They can't go into the next month with a loss. So you ain't taking I ain't took my baby. I didn't take my baby to a trunk or treat. I ain't seen my baby get dressed up for Halloween for almost 4 years because of that. I ain't finna let not another man. That's why I know I got these health issues and I physically couldn't work a job anyway. But God told me, you ain't disabled. They didn't deny my disability how many times? They had brain surgery twice, scoliosis. I got a cyst in my spine, can barely walk most days. You know I got an ice pack right now and a heating pad and the heat on. In pain 24/7. Can't get disability. Spinal column is broke right now. Right now.
Yeah.
And I'm getting denied disability. God said your brain is straight though. You good. You can still walk. It might hurt, but you can still move. And you got a big mouth and you got a lot to say and you got something to give. That's where my prosperity is going to come from. I ain't worried about no man handing me a check. Not no more.
Right.
Why would I?
Right.
Ain't nobody finna ever tell me I'm ever got to miss something my son got going on ever again.
Right.
And if all Black people would realize that, we'd be straight. We are the most creative people in the world. You see them Japanese people, how they love hip hop.
Yep.
We are everywhere. The braids, the lip injections, the butt. And listen, I know Black people say they can say the N-word because they didn't took it on and made it theirs. Women say they can say the B-word because we didn't took it on. I feel like I can get, if I ever want to get my butt done, it's okay because I'm Black. And I'm really supposed to have a big butt anyway, right? Yeah. But I got a lot of health issues, so that's why I don't think nothing's wrong with that. But they want to take on everything we got going on. How did what's the girl name? The Kardashian. How she get famous for big lips? What?
She got famous for big lips.
You know that's the girl that everybody was doing that lip challenge, sucking their lips in that glass. Then she ended up getting the makeup and everything. I hope they don't try to have me nothing happen to my channel because you know they don't like to talk about it. But yeah, the one got lips like that, and now everybody going to get the things. And now she got the billion dollar I think makeup line. This girl got famous for having big lips. Huh? Wait a minute.
Right.
Black people are already famous. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? We are famous for everything. They want us in everything. On the songs, on the TVs, in the books. They can talk about the way we live our lives all they want to. But once we learn that we are nothing to be ashamed of, that's our culture. You can better yourself, but that's your culture. You can change the way, the way we do things as a culture. We can become better, but it is what it is. And until we realize that, it ain't gonna never change. But I ain't finna do that no more. I ain't finna let nobody else try to tell me what I can and cannot do. As far as we have, how many books you got in your head? I bet 1,000. How many books you got in your head? Huh? I bet 1,000,000. We all got a bazillion books. Yeah. Inventions. Right? We have been misinformed about how to express emotion, about how to communicate. You know what I'm saying? How to have an intellectual conversation, but more so how to express ourselves. We are supposed to be angry. That's supposed to happen. It's the way you express your anger is what matters. And it's not your fault if you weren't taught how to express your anger in a healthy way. But once you realize that the way you express your anger is unhealthy and you choose to continue to do things that way, then that's your fault. You know what I mean? The same thing goes for love. People think you're supposed to do things a certain way based on how they would do it, because everybody thinks and judges based on how they do things a certain way. But you got to think about how people were taught how to love. You understand? They got to be taught how to do things in a healthy way. Yeah, do it your way, but you got to do it in a healthy way, and everybody don't understand that. If a lot of us would sit down and think, and I don't mean like in a knowledgeable way, like I was telling you before. This the part I was. Oh Lord, this is what I was saying. I'm about to tell y'all some real stuff right here. I know what that dictionary. Okay, I got this dictionary right. I ain't never opened it before. Somebody donated it to me because I don't really read dictionary. I read my son's elementary dictionary before I read mine. But I get frustrated with the fact that we are so quick to push knowledge on children, but we don't push wisdom on kids. You know what I'm saying? And the other night, my baby came in here and asked me, he said, Mama, he said, I wish black wasn't so bad. And you, girl, you know I love black people. Oh, honey. He said he won't talk about black people though later, but still, my neck, I can't snap it that much because my neck broke a little bit. But I was like, what? You know what I'm saying? What you mean? You wish black wasn't bad. I said, who told you black was bad? And he just looked at me, what you want? Come in. Yeah, go ahead, make all y'all one. Yes, baby. Bye. Close my door. He was like, I wish black didn't have to be so bad. And I said, who told you black was bad? But I didn't get excited because I don't like him, because he'll shut down if I even a little bit. And he was like, he just looked at me. And I said, you remember mommy told you the difference between knowledge and wisdom? And he was like, yes, ma'am. He probably didn't. He said, yes, ma'am. I said, knowledge is knowing what black looks like. You know this Obama phone is black. Okay? Because somebody told you that this was the color black. You know that. That's black. But I said, black is not bad. Black is beautiful. There's a difference between black, something being black, and something being dark. You know what I'm saying? I said, knowledge is knowing that something is black and knowing what black looks like. Wisdom is knowing what dark and black feels like. You know what I'm saying? If it don't make you feel good, if you don't like it, that's black. It makes you sad, upset, that's black. That's darkness. You understand what I'm saying? You know what darkness is. Black is beautiful. Don't you ever let anybody ever tell you black is bad ever. Then I had to say, you know, why are you asking me that? Because I'm trying to make sure ain't nobody trying to tell my son something is wrong with him. Because then, you know, we have to have a conversation. Let me tell you, I'll be what's not Cliff Huxtable. I mean, not Bill Cosby, but I will Cliff Huxtable my baby real fast. You hear me? Because he would give them kids lectures like all the time. And I will Cliff Huxtable my son so fast because I need for this stuff to stick. I need for you to understand exactly where I'm coming from, baby, because I'm trying to prepare you for the world. You know what I mean? And that's another thing. Because you, girl, we're going to have to get off this live at some point because I'll talk about this all day long. See my butterflies, girl? Hey, y'all. Ow. See that? They know. But anyway, that's another thing, too. With, see my butterfly? Yeah, that's another thing, too, with teaching the kids the difference between knowledge and wisdom. First, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to talk about this dictionary thing with these words. With every word, you got a definition in the dictionary that tells you what it is, what it means, where it derived from, all that kind of stuff, right? People always talk about content, but not context. Okay? You got to think about the context around certain words, what certain words mean. Even down to the point of, I even studied what it is when you talk about spelling words, spelling letters, that derived from the word spell, which is a witch thing. And a lot of these letters mean stuff we don't know. Some of the stuff we be saying, we don't even know we be saying for real, to be honest with you. But that's for a whole nother video. But the knowledge and wisdom thing, knowing what something is, you can fly. You can fly. Anybody can fly, right? Look up the word fly in the dictionary, and it's going to tell you what it means, what it means to fly, what the word fly means. But how do you know how to fly? Knowing what it means to fly, knowing what it means to feel like you can fly, knowing what it means to work hard, like knowing what that is, but how do you get there? How do you do that? You know what I'm saying? What is it on a deeper scale? Everybody think because you know some words that makes you wise. That don't make you wise. You know, I know some dumb smart people. I know some real stupid smart people. You can't tell me that you know exactly what happened with this one person because of one little thing you've seen or heard about that person. You can't do that. If you can tell, you don't understand nothing. I try to tell people that you don't understand nothing ever. Stop thinking you do because you don't. You never understand nothing. Get that through your head. You know nothing about nothing and you don't understand nothing. You think you do, but no, you don't. You might comprehend and you might can put 2 and 2 together and equals 4. But let me explain something. Sometimes 2 plus 2 equals 5. Everything ain't black and white all the time. Sometimes there's a gray area. And for me, the gray area is my faith. Just because I can't see black and I can't see white doesn't mean there ain't no smoke. You understand what I'm saying? It's something there. Something is going on. Something is happening. These kids need to know that just because you get weighed on a scale in school and they teach you a couple numbers and a couple letters, that ain't got nothing to do with how to live life. Ain't nobody teaching these kids how to live life. Ain't nobody teaching them nothing. And that's why I get so frustrated with these words. This is what love means. And they say love is a noun. To have deep affection for somebody and all this crap, right? Oh, because you're not showing what it means to love from a Webster dictionary, that means you don't love me. People know how to love the way they were taught how to love. If my baby is raised and he see his daddy punch me in my mouth once a month, but he also buys me flowers and takes me out to dinner, you know what I'm saying? And we dance one-on-one in the middle of the living room while my son looks at us in awe, it's going to dismiss the fact that I get punched in the mouth once a month. And he going to think that's what love looks like. You know what I'm saying? I didn't do all that, but I still got to keep you in check, though. You still need to be kept in check.
Right.
And you're going to stay where you at, though.
Right.
But I love you to death.
Right.
And I know this because I had a crazy ex who was the exact same way.
Right.
Flowers all the time. Edible arrangements all the time. I'm talking about 2, 3, 4 times a month. The people at the florist shop knew my name. The lady would joke around and ask me, is this an apology flower? Or he just because? Them people, girl, this was like 6 years ago, would even go to Dollar Tree and get the little butterflies on them little stick things you stick in the yard for me. They went for me, and they even got me personalized butterfly vases, girl. They knew me so well. The massage parlor knew me by name. Because this dude did everything he could to wine and dine me, but it came at a cost. Everybody teaching their kids this knowledge. Everybody teaching their kids what popularity is, not influence. Everybody got their kids watching this foolishness on TV, thinking that you finna come up off $1. You come up off your wisdom and serving God and serving other people through God. You don't come out by being motivated by $1. They got these kids full in these schools, and as soon as I'm able to afford it, I'm taking my baby out, and I'm teaching him myself. I know can't nobody teach my baby what I got up in here. I am special. I know it. I know it. I know it. Ain't nobody can tell me I'm not. I used to not see my worth. I used to not know my value. That is over and done with. Right. I'm through with that. And I'm going to do everything I can. I don't care if it's you. My neighbor crazy and can't stand me. I don't know what's wrong with that old lady. If she come over and be like, look, I really want to start a business doing it. What, baby? Huh? I know. I was fixing you a sandwich right now. Okay, well, don't worry about it. You ain't got to eat it. Close my door. She good. If she come over here right now and say, this is my plan, I really want to do this, you know what I'm saying? Like, can you help me? And I want to do this to help other people or something like that. You don't think I ain't finna sow into that? Girl, bye. I ain't finna miss out on my blessing because you reap what you sow. I'm about to sow some good seeds around here. And ain't nobody finna sow no bad seeds into me because I ain't with that. Go on about your business, bye. I don't care who you are. I don't need it. Take it on. Wait from here. But I'll do that because I want to see us succeed. And you know, I help anybody. But especially if you come to me and you got some melanin in your skin. I don't care how much. If you feel like you are any kind of minority, whatsoever, I'm definitely jumping on. I want to help these people. If you're serious, I really want to help people see what I now see in myself. It'd be different if I just came up out of nowhere talking about it. You're talking about clinically depressed. I was drinking straight brown liquor at 5 a.m., 5:30. Not to get drunk. I don't even, girl, when I drink, okay. I don't care. It wasn't even about me getting drunk. I just didn't want to feel nothing. Put me to sleep. I slept all day long. All day. And would drink in the middle and would drink at night. Just to go to sleep. Then if I didn't drink to go to sleep, and I was taking sleep aids. I could be dead. With the thing. You know what I'm saying? I could be dead. But I see now like my purpose for being here. Like I see now, like I'm good on that. Y'all can have it. I had to take sleep aids at night because it was so much chaos in my brain, so much stuff going on that I had not dealt with and healed from. I couldn't even go to sleep. It's like just like a riot just going on in my head, like a World War III. We ain't had that yet, right? Not here. We ain't had that yet. It's going on up in my head. Yeah. I ain't trying to say yet, Lord. I ain't trying to manifest that thing, but that's going on in my head. World War III. I'm terrorizing myself at night. You know what I'm saying? Like, can't sleep. And I know it ain't just me. Yeah, baby. She did what? Why she do that? You don't know? Tell them do that. Tell them, give you some space now. Boundaries, girl. What? What? She did. Okay, close my door and don't open my door again, please. Thank you. I love you. Bye. Child. But anybody, I don't know what I was saying, but if anybody come to me, I'm just so passionate. That's why, like, I be feeling like I'm going crazy. And maybe that's why I felt like that, like, at night. It's maybe why I couldn't sleep, too, because I knew better. Yeah. It's some spiritual warfare going on, too. That little angel and demon that you got on your shoulders every single second of every day. It's like, I make myself visualize things because it make me understand myself better. And I don't trust nobody but myself, really. So I got to consult with me first. But it's like an angel and a demon. They got, like, megaphones, right? And it's like, you like, nah, do this. And you like, nah, you need to do that. And you like, they just yelling in your ear, right? Yeah. It's like tug of war, like, God, who am I suing? They can't hear nothing. Yeah. They just going, all the time. And it's crazy. And it's like, you got to feed them. You know what I'm saying? To keep it alive, you feed them. To keep them alive, you feed them. What you feeding? Who you feeding? You feel me? Right. What you taking in? What you listening to? Who you dealing with? Who you got around you in your circle? Who feeding you what? Right. Because it got to go through that, right? You feeding it, that angel, that's what you're going to hear. You're going to be stronger and louder. Right. You're going to hear that more. That's the voice you're going to hear in your head. You know, do some good. Pay it forward. Love somebody from the inside out. Respect somebody from the inside out. I always say from the inside out with everything. Because people don't know that means that you think different. You think different than me. We ain't the same. You feed that negative, that devil, feed that negativity, you're going to get louder and yes, so you're going to hear. You're going to hear that over there. It's going to be like a little like mouse and an elephant. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. Why would you do that to yourself? And every time you do that stuff to yourself, you ain't hurting nobody. Even when you do things to other people to hurt them, you dummy. You hurting yourself. You hurting yourself. I got sisters that I've been like, one in particular, you know what I'm talking about. And I'll be like, what have I done to this girl for her to hate me like this? Like, what in the world? What have I done? You know, things are changing. Slowly, I see some change, right? I didn't do nothing to do that change. Now, I've been praying like crazy because I learned that sister made me learn what it means, why you got to pray for your enemies. Because when I realized that this was not about me, this is about you. And when I realized you wasn't doing this to me, you was doing this to you, I felt sad. Now I wasn't mad no more. I wasn't mad at you no more. I want you to stop doing this to you. I don't want you to keep doing this to yourself because you're not hurting me. I thought you were, but you weren't. And like now it's like things are changing and getting better. But I realized that wasn't my fault. I wasn't doing nothing. That's a personal problem. When you go out to hurt somebody else, you hurting yourself. And that's why I say, like, them two people, you gotta fight that. Because you think somebody do something to you, you gotta do it back. We're not taught to be proactive. We are taught to be reactive. How many times when you grew up, what they say, if somebody hit you, you better what? You better hit them back. Didn't nobody say, watch who you hang around. Watch your circle at 8 years old. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It don't matter. Listen, they mamas are raising them. Okay, somebody raising them. Whoever's raising them is giving them what they got. Right. I ain't saying kids are bad because I don't like saying that. Somebody is teaching them something though. Yeah. You understand? And everybody kids, I know for a fact, ain't teaching their kid what I'm teaching mine. Right. So I tell my baby now, he's gonna be like 100 years old when he is 20, like I am now. Right. Because I'm teaching him the difference between knowledge and wisdom. You know what I'm saying? The definition of a friend, that's one thing, baby. Let me tell you what a friend really is. Right. Let me tell you what a friend looks like a friend. Love looks like love. You know what I'm saying? That's supposed to look like that. Right. So I'm telling my baby now, you better watch out. Because you don't know. You gotta watch what you taking in. Like the thing, and I maybe that's why I do a lot of the thing in my head with the picture, because I got a kid and I be trying to think how to explain it to him. But honestly, even when it helps me too. It helps me too when I read his Bible and I read my Bible. It helps me understand better what I'm reading in my Bible by reading his. You know what I mean? So I that's why I say, you know, like you cannot forget about the kid in you. You forget about the kid in you, your life is over. It's a wrap. How you gonna make it if you don't know who you are as a child? The stuff you was born with, that's the reason why. Because that's the stuff you was born with. You can't take the stuff you was born with and forget about it. That's the stuff you need to survive. Otherwise, God wouldn't have gave it to you. Right. You need to be not afraid of nothing. You need to be not afraid to be honest. You need to be not afraid to love somebody. You need to be not afraid to dance in the middle of the mall by yourself with some headphones on, everybody watching you, and so you don't care. Right. As a grown up, you might look like a fool, but I bet you somebody wish they would go dance with you. Right. I bet you I am a person who want pink hair. Right. I bet you I know that. But some people too scared to do it. Because of who? The people. It's all about the people. Girl, I'm moving to Japan if I could go to another planet, I probably would. I don't really trust folks. Because I don't think people don't think enough, man. People don't think. They be like, Lana, you think too much. I be like, man, you crazy. Y'all don't think enough. Y'all don't think enough. Y'all are crazy.
Everybody don't have the same mentality.
They don't, but I wish they did, especially black people. Not even just black people. Everybody, to be honest with you, everybody need to just take a moment and just try to learn something about somebody else other than you. Right. You know what I mean? That's all. A lot of this mess is from ignorance, because I don't understand you. You don't understand me, so let's fight. Because that's what the people tell you to do. Mm-hmm. Fight the people who don't understand you. Fight the ones who don't. Fight? Yeah, fight. Yeah. Then they in the comments, yeah, y'all gonna fight or what? Yeah. Y'all gonna fight. And Lord, negativity, like I said, it's natural. Negativity is natural. If you're not proactive and trying to be positive, if you ain't chasing God while the devil is chasing you, because that negativity is always chasing you. Right? Because a lot of that stuff ain't nothing but coping mechanism. Lashing out with anger, popping pills, drinking, smoking, having 1,000 sex every day, all that stuff. Even some people binge eat, all that, throw up, all that's a coping mechanism because you trying not to feel cutting yourself. They are in so deep, they don't feel nothing. They trying to feel with the cuts. You know, all this coping mechanism because you got some chaos going on in your brain. Yeah. Look, they might call me crazy, but I am at peace. You hear me? I'm happy every day when I wake up. I be ready. I be, let's go tackle today. I be like, Super CJ the Jewel, I'm ready to go. For real. Yeah. And I try to instill the same thing in my baby. Why would I continue to let the people, girl, none of these people like me. You know that. She don't like me. The girl down there don't like me. The other girl don't like me. She don't like me. She don't like me. She don't like me. And I think my neighbor trying to recruit these two old ladies over here on the right. Because I heard her talking about me to the lady the other day.
But damn.
You know what I'm saying? But listen, it's only because I don't want to play with them. That's the only reason why they don't like me. They sit outside. I don't know if y'all noticed, I mentioned in my videos, I live in government housing for now. Because I'm getting up out of here. But I got a plan. Like, this is my bedroom, y'all. Y'all see that bookshelf? That used to be a dresser, right? I got rid of clothes for that for my baby. That back there was my dresser too. I used to have a bed, but I got rid of it because I'm trying to put myself in a mental environment to want to do better and succeed. Right. Sometimes you do gotta see it to believe it. Your thoughts become things. I'm trying to put myself in a position to get my son up out of here. You know what I mean? I tried before, it didn't work because God, I didn't go through what I need to go through yet. I wasn't ready. Right. My skin wasn't even thick enough to be as successful as God's about to make me. Right. I wasn't ready back then to be as successful as God is about to make me. I'm finna blow up. I need to know how to handle that. Right. So that's what that was about. I get it. But it's because I don't want to go outside and play with them. They sit outside all day. I'm talking about, girl, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, that they eat gossip. They sleep gossip. That's all they do is sit outside all day and people watch. I do too, because I like to learn from people. People fascinate me. But they sit and people watch and gossip all day. My neighbor even went across the street and got the girl the other day talk about me. I heard him out the window. Like, and I never, don't worry about it, because I know I'm good. No, I'm good. Don't worry about it. Everybody's like, who bothering you? I'm like, I'm good, y'all. I'm good. They be wanting to handle business for me now. Like, okay, I'm good though. But no, she just, I think she just older. You know, we got a section down at the bottom for the senior. She needs to move down there.
That's how it is for older people.
Yeah, but she told somebody that we be banging on the walls on purpose. I would never. She told the people, she be standing at my window talking to me, but she's never said nothing to me. She'll stand at my window and be like, so you just gonna slam the door? And I'm like, this woman, that you fool with them. I'm not finna fool with her like that. No. She be doing that. She stopped since it went on for like a month. And then finally, the window in my living room. And finally, I called my mom.
Oh my God.
I did not want to call my mama.
What you say?
You know, when you get her involved, you cannot uninvolve
I
her.
know she was already ready.
What? First thing she said was, F her. Fuck her. Thank you, because I ain't gonna say that. That's exactly what she said, right?
What you do, Mom?
So yeah, and I'm sitting there, I think she was getting frustrated because I was trying to explain things already ahead. Come in. Yeah, baby. Oh, Jesus. She been what? On your stomach? Okay, I'm coming out there in a minute, okay? So I can play with y'all with the Santa Claus hat. I know it, girl. Yeah. And you know we still got Christmas decorations everywhere. But oh yeah, I was trying to tell her, like, okay, mommy, at first I want you to know that it's been going on for a while. I didn't want to. What did she do? I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get there. What did she say? I'm like, mommy, if you just let me explain where I'm coming from. She was not trying to hear none of that. I was coming home in March for my birthday, but I'll be there in April because I'm going to the women's conference, and I'll be there in April. And I'm thinking, oh Lord. Then I'm like, Lord Jesus, like. But no, it was only because at some point I heard her mention trying to get me kicked out, and that made me feel, you gonna mess with my livelihood? The place I lay my head, me and my son. Are you serious? Right. So I still haven't said nothing to this woman, not one word. This is like 2 weeks ago. I know last Thursday. Not this past Thursday. Yeah, Thursday before. Not this past Thursday. But when I heard her say that, I called up to the office and I told the woman, I said, I think what I'm doing is damage control because this has been going on for a minute. I didn't even know what to tell the folks because I felt like I was in high school, first of all, going to the office, having to do a report. Oh my gosh, I felt so childish and juvenile. Sitting up in there, and I'm like, okay, I don't even know what to put on this paper because I don't have a problem with her. I just don't know what. I'm just here to let you know that I know she upset, but I don't know why. So I don't really know what y'all want me to tell y'all. She was like, just put down what you would put down. I'm sitting here writing, she's mad. It's about some stuff that's not happening. I'm not sure what to write. Like, what do I say? Then I find out that she said this has been going on for. She said that we danced in her yard. My baby and I danced in her yard. We are lit always, but first of all, we live in government housing. You don't have a yard, okay? First of all, we got the same yard, all of us. You understand? Right. But if we were in her front yard and she had a problem with that, that's my question: is why do you say nothing? If you think I'm banging on the walls, these concrete prison walls, why you didn't come and say something to me? When I first moved here, remember I had your big 70-inch TV when you were moving until you got your place? Yeah. They can't, when I had it too loud, she said something and I apologized and cut it down. I got what, like a 32-inch? It don't even get that loud. I'm like, okay, I'm trying to explain myself. I'm like, this is so childish. Yeah. And I heard her cuss call me names and all that, girl. Talking about how she even said I wasn't gonna say nothing because I was worried about that boy. Talking about my son. What she said? But I'm getting sick of this. It's been going on for too long. So then I'm like, too long? What is happening? Well, someone finally came and told me that she said that it's been going on for a year. No lie. My first response was, she been mad for a whole year. She been mad. It ain't nothing like being mad at somebody and they don't know. Bro, you will drive yourself crazy. She been mad for a year. You been mad for over 365 days, and I didn't even. I've been speaking to this lady and all. What is she mad for? I'm talking about. I be like taking her mail sometimes, loving her, just loving her. Sometimes I be like, the mail came, If I got, she like pomegranates, and I do too. I'm like an old lady inside. I'm taking her pomegranates. I'm trying to collab with the woman because they done forgot about the senior citizens down here. I went down there one day and I knocked on all the doors and I got feedback because we had a meeting coming up and I want to change some things that's why I know I'm here. Before I move out the projects, I want to change some stuff. So I want to do some things for the seniors because nobody ever thinks about them. We have an old garden that we can use. Yeah. It's just dead. And all the older people are like, yeah, we would love to do it. So I mentioned it in the meeting. I was going to try to collab with her because she's a senior. I'm not. And I'm not going to be here forever. So why don't you take the lead on it? I was like, dang, I can't even do that because how she acting. You know what I'm saying? I was like, okay, as a Christian woman, what would Jesus? I'm trying to be better. Let me, and then also not just that, but also because I felt like some people do that stuff because they don't have nothing.
Right.
Nothing to look forward to, nothing to wake up to. You feel like you don't have nothing. She's one of the more mobile citizens. She can move, she can run a mouth, she can cuss you out, she can do all that. So she can be in charge of doing the stuff for the seniors. That's something she can look forward to. She said she'd be here for long, almost my whole life, and I'm 32. I ain't gonna say how long, but she probably not going anywhere. Especially the seniors now, they don't leave. You know, they're on fixed income. That's understandable. She can make some major changes out here and stuff. So go do it. That's what I want to do. Motivate people.
Everybody don't have that.
Even if you don't, I understand. But that's what I was gonna do. But I'm talking about. But when I called my mom, she was like, and now I'm like, okay, she heard me though, because she was. I learned she was standing on my window and listening to my conversations. But that was the first conversation I ever had about this. Was the same day I called the office, same day I called my mom. I had never talked to nobody about this. She be slamming her doors. Girl, she even told the people. No, I heard her outside saying, "I've been slamming my doors. It's like you've been slamming yours." I didn't even know this girl. I didn't even know she was over there slamming her door. She been over there driving herself crazy.
Oh my God.
You over there driving yourself crazy. I had no clue. Then she said every company I come over here, they be mean to her, disrespectful, rolling their eyes at her. I don't even get down like that. Are you serious? And then she said, she told somebody I tried to get somebody to fight her. Girl, fight? What? I wouldn't have to beg nobody for that. And look, when this is happening, I'm walking around with a neck brace on. What I look like? Okay, getting in physical altercation with anybody. Secondly, I'm walking around with a neck brace on. If I wanted somebody to come and fight you, that wouldn't be a problem.
I'm go through.
Let me see who I got in here. Hey y'all, I know it's nobody. Let me see. Oh, they didn't live. Oh, thank you. I'm about getting off. Oh,
I've been home, nigga. Where you been at? I ain't even know I had your number saved in my phone.
Who that? Tell him you calling back. I guess we can get off here because it's almost time for me to get my baby. Y'all, we're gonna have to finish this conversation another time. This was very impromptu. I just knew that we were talking about some real stuff because that's what I do. Anyway, I'm gonna talk to you guys later. Thank y'all for joining my live. I love y'all from the inside out. Bye.